Hey guys, what is up? Quad State Cameras. Today's date, February 15th, 2024, 11:14 p.m. I'm doing this video here to make you aware of something. First thing I have to do is introduce you to the players in this saga, which we will call the Otter Creek Saga. I didn't name that, by the way. That's something I got from somebody else. First, I'm going to introduce you to the players in this saga. First up is Jeremy Hales. He is the owner of What the Hales YouTube channel. He also has a Facebook. I'm not sure what it is, but his thing is basically he buys auctioned off storage lockers and he sells things on eBay. He's into some other he's into property and property management, I believe, and things like that as well. Check out his channel at What the Hales, and I think you can learn a lot. Next up, we have Lienette Preston. That's the name that she's currently going by. Here, let me show you. She's got like a bunch of names. Check this out. Okay, you can see that name. See it? It's Lienette Michelle Lacey A. Preston. She's taken after the usually people of Spanish descent. If you see them, they have like a bunch of names on there. There's like a big, long, fancy name. And you have to say it the correct way too, or they get mad at you. She's taken after them. But that's nothing. Wait till you see this list. Okay, check that out. Look at that. Look at all those names. There's like over 40 names on there. I mean, who does that? If you notice, I blocked out her information because I just wanted to point out the names to you. I don't want to put her out there too much, but it's what it is, okay? But you can see Jeremy Hales. He's got his one name. You got her, multiple names. All right, let's continue. Okay, so what happened? To put it simply, Jeremy Hales bought a piece of property in Otter Creek, which is in Levy County, Florida. I'm bringing up Levy County because that's going to come in later in this video. Something important to happen, okay? He bought that piece of land as part of a business plan that he had to do the thing he does in his home state down in Florida, where he does the storage lockers and he sells them on eBay. Supposedly, it's a very good business, especially in Florida. Lots of retirees, lots of people that have money, they end up dying. The storage doesn't get paid. So then he comes around and he buys it. Okay? That's what he does. Preston actually came in after him. Supposedly he's got some proof that he's going to be going in later that she stalked him over to Otter Creek. She was going to, according to him, her plan was to mooch off of him. He seems like a good-hearted person. He's always doing things for the community. I think Otter Creek's going to greatly benefit from him. Just him being there. And she was going to try to take advantage of that. She moved and got a piece of property right across the road from him. She overpaid for it, in fact, just to be right next to him. So to put it lightly, allegedly, Lienette started harassing Jeremy. He cut her off. She started doing stuff to him, harassing him. One of the things he says that she did was she put up signs accusing him of SAing people. One of them guys, the R word, I'm not going to say it. Among other things, he had a protection order against her in his home state in the north. So she went and filed an injunction on him to get something claiming that he's doing the same thing to her over here in Florida. And that's where this story is going to start unfolding in the courthouse in Levy County. Now, this part of the story takes us to Bronson, Florida, to the Levy County Courthouse. This is where the court fight where Lienette pressed for her own personal protection order against Hales in retaliation for the one that he got on her in his own home state. And his is also enforced in Florida. So he says. I don't have a reason to not believe him. I've never been in a situation where I need one, so I'm not really sure. Okay, guys, here's a screenshot of the courtroom that you can see, and you can see this on the What the Hales videos that he's posting. The top left is Judge DeThomasis. I think I'm saying that correctly. Craig DeThomasis. He was put in place. I think there was a he's up for election. Okay, so that's all I know about him. The bottom left is Lienette sitting on the table over there. Behind her is Russ the Suss, also known as Russell Meeks. I did not make that name up. That's something that came from hey, I don't know if Hales did it or if he got it from someone else, but basically that's what they've been calling him. On the bottom right side is Jeremy Hales and his attorney, and on the top right, that's just a blank screen because I guess it's a 4-camera system and there's only 3 cameras working. Okay, so I do believe the date was January 4th when they were on the third hearing for this for the Florida thing with that Lienette against Jeremy Hales. Okay, and there was a bomb threat allegedly made to the building. That's what Jeremy Hales said. I did not find any articles on it, on a bomb threat that was made. I did find one from 2016. I also found an article that on January 3rd, there were some bomb threats made to federal buildings and state buildings. And I guess somehow that must have transferred over to the courthouses. I actually spoke to a sheriff, and here's how that conversation went regarding it. Yes, sir, Lieutenant Thomas. How are you doing today?
I'm well, sir.
That's good to hear. I just had a quick question. I saw a video on YouTube. I was wondering if you could confirm it. That's allegedly there was I guess I guess I'll just say it, a bomb scare at the Levy County Courthouse. Do you know that? If that was that a valid I guess event, or was that a I'm thinking maybe it was a, what do they call that? Where you rehearse, like a rehearsal, so that they know what to do. I can't think of the word right now. Do you know if anything like that happened in January?
Yes.
Okay, so was it an actual bomb scare, a threat, or were they doing were they rehearsing, I guess?
It was not a training exercise. That was a real event.
It was, okay.
Yes. So let me tell you just kind of how that thing kind of spun up. It's my understanding, I did not receive the email, that a mass email was sent to the court administrative offices for every circuit in the state of Florida. So when court admin, which is located in Gainesville, received the email, their immediate reaction to that was to notify the clerk of the court of every courthouse in the circuit. So in the 8th Circuit, there are 6 courthouses.
Okay.
As soon as that phone call notification went to the clerk of the court, he immediately notified our law enforcement civil division, and we started our bomb threat protocols by evacuating everybody and making whatever calls that we're required to make based on our protocols.
Okay. All right. Because I saw something similar. I guess something else happened in 2016 when you try to Google it. I didn't see anything on this one, so I was wondering if that actually happened, or was that like some type of hype to make to get just kind of get more clicks and all that, clickbait.
The January of this year?
It was January of this year. Yes, I believe that happened.
Yeah, that was an actual, that was not training. That was an actual reaction to a email threat that went to court security or court administration in the 8th Circuit.
Okay. Okay then. I was just wondering. I'm glad that wasn't anything serious.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are too.
Yeah. I get. I bet it.
It,
Yeah.
it still interrupted our court functions
Oh, I
for
know.
several hours.
They
Yeah,
think they were out for like 3 hours or something like that. I saw.
give or take, yes, sir.
Yep. Okay. All right. Other than that, on a lighter note, you guys have because do you ever see do alligators end up becoming roadkill? Does that happen over there?
That has been known to happen in our county, yes, sir.
No. Okay. Because I've been in Florida several times. I've never. I don't think I've ever even seen an alligator unless I went on a specific tour looking for them. But I heard that they're there. They could be in your just if you see water, just don't go near it.
Uh, it's not like the crocodiles in the Nile or over in Australia. So um, the Florida alligator is not normally aggressive like that unless they're habitualized to human presence. Normally, they're more scared of you than you are of them.
I don't know. I don't know. Something that's like can be like 13, 14 feet long to and especially
Yeah,
like a child. I don't know how it's going to be afraid of a like a child like a
yeah.
smaller person. Maybe a big guy.
Well,
He might think twice,
yeah,
but
yeah. I mean, the difference between a grown man and a child or a dog or something like that. So a dog would fall in the prey item list of a Florida alligator. Um, depending on the size of the dog or depending on the size of the gator. But with all that being said, they are not aggressive as like the crocodiles are in other countries.
yep.
But if they get habitualized, if people start feeding them, then they associate humans with food, and that's normally when the accidents, or as the media likes to portray them, the deadly attacks
Oh yeah.
occur.
And that's the problem. People think it's cool, especially the guys that go out in the boats and put the crap out there to attract the sharks. To me, I'm in the north. We got pigeons. That's all I got to really worry about. Pigeons. Pigeons are one thing, but attracting sharks. Then you got the people that they dive off their boat out in the middle of the ocean. I'll never do that. I just won't do it. I don't even go in the ocean. But near the beach. But yeah, I could see that. All right.
Yeah.
But I do want to thank you for your time.
You're welcome, sir.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
All right, you too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so there you go, guys. Hales did not lie. There are group chats on Facebook. There's pro Hales, pro Preston. The ones that are pro Preston are always accusing Hales of lying. He doesn't lie. He hasn't lied yet that I can see. All right, this really did happen. He's not releasing all the information he has because he talks about a lot of stuff, but he hasn't actually released it yet. He has a plan, so he says. Okay, and he says that the plan that he's announced, and you can follow his page if you wanted to and look at his videos. He talks about it all the time. And if that was my plan, I would not be releasing these videos just yet. I would have waited till the end. But he's a smart guy. He's got lawyers that kind of dictate what he does. At least I hope they do for his sake. And I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Okay. And by the way, I don't really care. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it for the entertainment and the learning value. Okay, there is something he stated that I don't agree with, and that's fine. I looking at that too. I might come out with another video. There's a couple more videos I'm coming out. Got some other people I'm getting involved. Their channels are far bigger than mine. There's another issue that he stated that I'm kind of taking I don't know the word. I don't agree with it. Okay. At the same time, though, if it's proven, if Lienette and did what he claims she did, she should pay for that. So that should be something that would I applaud him for that for standing up for his rights. I don't want to get too far into it. Things that were stated about people in his group. You can watch his videos if you wanted to find out more information. But I'm Quad State Cameras. I'm done. I don't release videos that often, but I try to get them out. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you want to see. I got some other stuff I can that I'm doing as well. So I'm just trying to hone my craft over here. Let me know what you think. Quad State Cameras reporting for duty out.